Hey, welcome back to the channel. So I want to do a little quick weight loss journey update, week 30 and 31. I think it's pretty close to that anyway, so we're just gonna call it 30 and 31. Last week I weighed in at 284 pounds, and I dropped 3 pounds. And was super excited about that because I've been stuck on 287, 288 for the longest time, and was super excited about dropping 3 pounds last week. And got on the scales this morning, 280 pounds. 280 pounds, a decrease of 4 pounds this week. And I am super happy about that. There's some things that kind of go along with that, and I kind of want to explain maybe some of the things that got me over the stall. So if you don't know, if you've never been on a weight loss journey before, usually what happens is you lose a significant amount of weight. You can lose a significant amount of weight like really fast. And then you get to a certain point and your weight loss just kind of stalls out. And it's difficult to get through that period of time. So I just want to kind of share with you what I've done and maybe some tips to help you in case you're starting to hit the stall, because it's a fact of life for anybody on a weight loss journey. Number one thing is I never gave up. I just never gave up. I just thought to myself, if I just keep on with this diet plan, with the medication, with eating what I'm eating, with working out, eventually I'll get through the stall. And I think that is the number one tip I can give you. Don't give up on your weight loss journey. Even if you hit a stall, even if you start to see slow down in your progress, don't give up. Just keep battling. Keep battling. It's definitely worth it in the end. The number two tip I can give you if you're on this any kind of weight loss medication is you have to trust the medication. For a while there, I kind of went back to my old habits and was starting to eat with my eyes and what I used to normally eat, and the weight loss slowed down. It's because I didn't trust the medication. If you trust the medication, you're probably not going to get very hungry. So you can eat less and less as you go along, and you're not going to drive yourself crazy after you eat. A couple hours after you eat, you're not going to be going crazy looking for food. So you have to trust the medication to do its job. Don't eat with your eyes, and don't eat with old habits. And then the number three thing that I did to get me out of the stall was, and I don't advise this for anybody. This is not advice, but this is just what has happened for me over the last few weeks. I started to do intermittent fasting on Saturday and Sunday. I take my shot on Friday morning. Okay, usually on Friday I'm fairly hungry up until about dinner time. Usually we go out to eat dinner on Friday nights, but I'm finding myself not finishing what I order, and I'm just not very hungry come dinner time on Friday. And then on Saturday is when I kind of start my intermittent fasting. I get up in the morning and I'm not very hungry, and I try to make it all the way to dinner time before I eat anything. Now, sometimes I'll throw in maybe some nuts or something, very, very light snack, but that's about it. I try to drink plenty of water. But I try to make it until dinner time before I eat anything. And then at dinner time, I eat a decent sized meal. And I try to do that again on Sunday, the same exact thing. And what helps me with that mainly is on those two days particular, I try to stay busy. I try to stay busy with my time. If I ever slow down, I tend to feel hunger starting to build up, or my mind starts to wander into food. So I really try to stay extra busy on those days, just doing chores around the house. And you might have seen one of my videos maybe a week or so ago about the Epic Weekend vlog. And part of that was simply, not only did I have to get all that stuff done, but I was trying to keep myself busy to keep from getting hungry. And over the past, and then, okay, so I do that Saturday and Sunday. When Monday rolls back around, the medication is starting to lose its effectiveness. So I might skip breakfast and then eat a light lunch and then a dinner. And then Tuesday, kind of the same thing. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm I'm usually eating like a breakfast bar in the morning, a light lunch and dinner. I add a breakfast bar to that. But really paying attention to what I eat on those days where I am eating 3 meals a day has been a huge benefit. And I think the intermittent fasting I do on the weekends has helped out tremendously. But again, I'm not recommending that. I don't know if it's healthy or not. I don't know if it's good or not. It's worked out for me as far as the weight loss goes. And I think I credit it to getting me kind of moving out of the stall a little bit. So if you're kind of stalling, you might look into it. I'm not suggesting it, okay? But it has worked for me. And then kind of a funny story, if you haven't followed this channel for any amount of time, for the past 2 years, we've gone to Disney with my daughter's Palm group, and then we do an extra day at Universal Studios. And Universal Studios in Florida has some really awesome rides, like a scary roller coaster, big roller coasters. And I love big roller coasters. I love them. But they're all restricted by weight and size of the chairs, you know? And that's to be expected. I mean, you can't design a chair, a roller coaster to support, 350 plus pound people go around in circles and down hills and all that stuff. It's not possible. But anyway, the last 2 years that we've gone, I've not been able to fit on any of the roller coasters. And it's been kind of a bummer, like I enjoy doing that, and I haven't been able to do it for some time now. Now, Disney, you get to go on everything, so don't worry if you're going to Disney, but Universal is really restrictive as far as the ride cars go. Anyway, so we're going back this year. It'll be in February. I'll do lots of videos on it. Don't worry. School is going to make the Universal Day optional, meaning that my daughter will have to take an absence for that day if we want to go to Universal. It hasn't been that way in the past, so the Universal Day is completely up to each each family group. So my wife's like, "Oh, we don't need to go to Universal. I mean, that's just an extra day. I don't like, I'm always ready to come home. By the time we go to Universal, we don't need to go." And I was like, yo, excuse me, over here. We are going to Universal. And she's like, "Why?" And I was like, "I have worked my ass completely off because I want to ride those roller coasters. That's what I want to do. That's the big payoff. That will be about a year, and I should be able to fit on all those roller coasters. And by gosh, we are going to Universal. And I am riding the Incredible Hulk, and I'm riding the Velocicoaster. I'm riding the Mummy, and whatever else cool ride they have going on down there." Sorry, light went out, so we're just going to keep it this way the rest of the video. I'm sure it's going to look like total junk, but anyway, I told my wife, I was like, "We're going to Universal. Now I'm going to ride those roller coasters because that is what I've been working a whole year for, and I'm looking forward to it, and we're riding them. Not only are we going to Universal, not only are we going to ride their big roller coasters, but I've also talked the whole group into staying at a Premier Hotel so we can all get fast passes so I can ride the roller coasters with the Express Pass over and over and over and over again until I get sick to my stomach, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. So anyway, that is the weight loss journey update for today. Oh, and another thing, and one more thing before I go. Pants, jeans, getting super baggy again. I want to buy a whole new set of jeans here pretty soon. That's a good problem to have, but also it's going to cost a lot of money. That's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.